63 billion shillings, enough to build hospitals, schools, maybe even fix our roads. Instead, it built nothing. No water, no dams, just empty holes in Elgeyo Marakwet and politicians driving new SUVs. This is the story of the Arror and Kimwarer dam scandal, a masterclass in how to steal from a country while smiling on national TV. It started as a grand vision, 2 mega dams to irrigate thousands of hectares, bring food security, and light up homes. The plans dated back to the 1980s, resurfaced in 2014, and by 2015 Italian companies were on board. Leaders posed with blueprints, cut ribbons in the air and swore it would change lives. The only thing it changed? Bank balances. The cost journey is legendary. From 414 million in 1986 to 16.8 billion in 2009 to 63 billion by the time the contract was signed. That's 150-fold inflation. And here's the kicker, by 2019, 19.7 billion shillings had already been paid as advance insurance and commitment fees without a single stone laid. Where did it go? Into unrelated items, bed sheets, wine, hotel carpets, airline tickets. Over 100 companies fed at the trough, some with links to officials. Money bypassed the consolidated fund and went straight into private accounts. Because why not? Henry Rotich, then Treasury CS, accused of leading the heist. KVDA officials, who fast-tracked tenders and held public barazas to convince locals. NIMA, approving environmental impact assessments that barely existed. CMC di Ravenna, an Italian firm already drowning in bankruptcy but somehow winning billions in Kenyan contracts. Treasury negotiated loans in euros, while contracts were in dollars, losing billions in exchange rates. They even borrowed extra billions just to pay interest on the first loan, a government borrowing money to pay the interest of money it had already borrowed. On the ground, residents of Elgeyo Marakwet were promised compensation. 5 times the land they'd give up and billions for resettlement. They were told to clear out. Fields lay abandoned. Planting seasons were disrupted. And what did they get? A container office that vanished. A few drill holes now covered in weeds and empty promises. Meanwhile, politicians bought new cars, new homes, and according to locals, even new wives. The scandal quickly turned into a political football. William Ruto, then deputy president, called it a smear campaign to block his 2022 presidential ambitions. His rivals insisted it was theft on a biblical scale. The Italian contractors, caught in the crossfire, sued Kenya for billions at The Hague, claiming they were victims of Kenya's internal political wars. Essentially, we didn't get paid because your politicians were busy fighting each other.